Here now to discuss NCBA's efforts to educate and develop the next generation of leaders is Matt Hunt. He's a Colorado cattle producer and a past Young Beef Leaders representative. Matt, thanks for coming to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
We've just seen an example of one state's efforts to develop young leaders, and I know you've been very involved with NCBA's efforts. Tell us more about that.
Well, NCBA has made an effort to try to get the younger producer more involved. So they formed a group called the Young Beef Leaders, and our goal is just to give opportunities to younger producers and a way for them to become more active.
And so how is NCBA working with State Cattlemen's Association to make sure we get young people from all over the country involved in this?
Well, that depends on each region.
Okay.
Each region is a little bit different. So each young beef leader has been given a little bit of free rein to interact with their region in a different way. So we're just trying to interact with our state level in every way possible.
Why do you think it's so critical at this juncture to get young people involved and engaged at both the state and national level in the beef industry?
Well, I think it's extremely important because I don't know if you noticed it, but every year that goes by, people get a little bit older.
That's right, including me.
Including me. And that's the problem, is that the younger generation has been less involved and there's less people coming back to the family farm or to the industry as a whole. And so we're trying to figure out ways to combat that trend and get the younger generation more involved, more interested, so that we will have people around to carry on this tradition that we're setting for years to come.
Yeah, and I know you've had an exceptional experience in the Young Beef Leaders program. Give us some highlights of that experience.
It's hard to pick just one or two. I'd have to start with just the experience it's given me interacting on a national level. Before, I was able to understand what my state did and kind of understand the problems that my state had. However, when I got involved with the YBL, I started to realize that my problems were the same that the industry as a whole were facing. And the YBL was able to give me experiences of how to combat those problems I'm facing in a different ways that other states have already faced and stuff that we might be facing in the future.
So for the young producers watching, how would you suggest they get engaged?
Depends on how much time they want to commit.
Okay.
They can get engaged with the YBL right now. All they have to do is call up the state representative or go online, look it up. We have ways to get involved. There's meetings that we hold. We have phone calls. We tell them about what we're doing, how they can get involved, and they can spend as little or as much time as they want to right there. If they want to get involved with a more leadership level, then they can contact their state representative, their state organization, and there will be an election every other year for each region.
Gotcha.
And if they get involved with that, then they will basically learn what it takes to be an officer in the NCBA.
I see. Fantastic. So great learning and proving grounds for future leadership opportunities with NCBA then.
Yes, it is.
That's fantastic. Thank you again for your service. I do agree this is an incredibly important initiative to get young people engaged and develop them in a way that they can take over the reins of this industry. So we appreciate all you've done, and thanks for coming to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now, if you want to learn more about the Young Beef Leaders Program and how to get involved, just visit the website ncba.org.